Hello and welcome to a client testimonial / interview with one of my wonderful current clients, Jay. Hey, Jay, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me on. Thank you so much.
So welcome. Okay, so everybody, Jay helps coaches and consultants get clients on Facebook. That's what he coaches on. Okay, Jay, so why don't you tell everybody where you were when we met and you signed up with us?
Where I was, I had an offer in place, but what I was lacking was the confidence to really take it to the market. And what I was lacking was the volume element of things, because I might sign one client here or, a client there or mid-ticket here. So I wasn't really sort of kind of doing the numbers needed to get a cluster of clients. And so, when I began to work with you, then suddenly I'd be getting 3 clients and then a cluster of 3 that would just help in terms of cash flow, because I was doing more of the volume, so to speak.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So where are you now?
Where am I now in my business? Well, I think working with you over the past, and it's been a bit difficult because I've had some interruptions in between in the period, but I've done like close to 45, let's say 45K in the period, like working with you over the last maybe 2.5 months. I know I've had a couple of personal circumstances that has meant I had to take a break for a little while. So it's been a bit choppy, but as you say, Jeanne, the show must go on, right?
Right, the show must go on. You had, some personal stuff go on. You still got to 47K actually, and you're still in the program. So we're not done yet. So, okay, great. So what happened in the program so far for you? What progress, and, just let people know, what's going on so they get an idea of what it's like, and where you got build out and progress and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a program of personal growth where I can feel myself growing as a person. And it's almost as though, like in terms of some of the content stuff, you've been very keen to say, Jay, look, you don't need me to tell you how to write posts. Look, you're good at that stuff already, or you don't need to tell me how to work the DMs. But what I do need to tell you is, have you hit the numbers? Are you being consistent? Are you doing it twice a week or 5 times in a week? Are you preparing your pipeline? So I think what I've really picked up from the program is principles will win over information, so to speak. I know you sort of kind of spoke about the rule of 100. So are you connecting with 100 people a day? Because that sort of volume will mean that it's very difficult for you not to get meetings, get clients, because yes lives in the land of no.
Right. Okay, so personal growth, I've seen you grow personally. So this program, many people have told me that they came in thinking they were just going to build their business, and they built themselves. This is what my client, I just got goosebumps. So apart from the numbers, we did help you with your content. Actually, your content has gotten very good, and your communication skills have gotten very good. So, but I see what you're saying. It's not just that, right? It's also volume. So what else has changed in your, I know you said you might have to go back being a teacher, and now you don't have to. So that changed, right? So what else do you feel has changed as far as you and the development and anything else?
I feel like there's no shortcuts. I almost feel like you get what you deserve, in a sense, and you have to give value, you have to serve from the heart, and you have to be consistent. Like nothing's gonna beat the consistency. And so it's growing into the person who is focused, follow one course until successful. And so it's like almost as though, okay, I've got something working, I'm getting clients from something, and then I might find myself switching off and thinking, okay, that's done. But it's like the thing that got me that cluster of clients, do it again. And I think it's like knowing on this program that, hey, like if you're not consistent with things, if you're not tracking things, then it doesn't matter how good your offer is, right? It could be the best offer in the world, but if you're not letting people know what you do if you're not following up. You know, if you're not sort of kind of on a Friday evening, as you're watching Netflix, just quickly checking the phone and sending a couple of messages, or you know, it's almost as though like when you make it part of your lifestyle, I think it's the intention. Like if the intention is to serve, I mean, I booked 3 calls today, and then, you know, I know someone on the call was saying, hey, look, you know, I might not buy from you. Hey, I've got a coach already. Don't worry about that. You know, it's good to have another insight, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. Let's book the call. So you don't buy into people's stories of, hey, look, you know, I can't do this or that, but you come in with a pure intention to serve.
Right. Okay. So that's huge too, because your leadership I've seen it develop.
Yeah.
In front of me. Okay. Yeah. What you're saying is there's also some leadership of life and serving, and it's not just about the numbers, but it is about doing and consistency, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel now that you're more consistent and you have a plan? Do you feel any different as far as a business owner?
Yes, I feel like I'm in control of my destiny, and I can't leave it to fate saying, hey, look, it's because I know that I've sort of kind of said a few times on the program, hey, it's a saturated market. And it's almost as though you cannot want to get results for the work that you haven't done. Right. So, you know, if you haven't done the work and the results aren't there, you have only yourself to blame. It's, as you speak about, the extreme ownership or extreme responsibility that, look, if it's to be, it's up to me.
Right. If it's to be, I love that. However, what do you think about the support in the program?
Yeah, excellent support. It's your calls have got a fantastic structure. Like every Wednesday, it's a beautiful structure where you have the mindset piece, and some would say 90% of success is mindset. And then you allow people to step into the whole spirit of gratitude. Divine feminine is when you're just present, your gratitude, intuition, you're in flow, right? So the wins are there. And then it's like, okay, let's check in with people. So I find that structure very powerful, because it's not just, hey, let's just answer questions. It's not haphazard. So it's very intentional. And also in terms of your sort of kind of coach, Anna is awesome in terms of very meticulous attention to detail, and she has an answer for everything. So I think you work quite well. Like just like Batman and Robin. I don't know who's Batman. I don't know who's Robin. But
Superwoman and Superwoman.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Superwoman and Catwoman.
Right, there you go. I'll be the super. She can be the cat. Okay, so. All right. So now, what would you say to people when they're considering working with us? What would you say to them?
Yeah, I'd say if you want an actual coaching program, and when I mean coaching, it's not just like information, but you're being given insights, and your identity shifts as well. And as you grow, and you're going to get uncomfortable on the program, but that's what leads to growth, right? You know, you have to leave that comfort zone and expand and grow into the growth zone, so to speak. So I'd say, like, if you're looking to become uncomfortable and grow your identity, it's a great place to be. And also on the program, there's a higher caliber of sort of kind of client as well. There's good interactions. I've made some good friends on this program, where other programs is not always like that, so to speak. Sometimes it's a bit more superficial. It's a bit more superficial.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
but here
we base the group on love. That's love and respect. And I don't say that usually, but people are like, what's different? I said, well, we base it on love and respect. So people figure that out quickly. Yeah. So, and you're part of the community, and you've been like really helpful, and, you know, so thanks for being a good member of our community. Okay. So what would you say? Would you say like, do it or not? You know?
I'd say 100% do it, because it's a holistic curriculum. Like, it's not, hey, here's some videos of how to do strategy and that's it. It's helping people to kind of get out of their own way. I know you do some tapping stuff, and there's some hypnosis as well. So there's different activities in terms of in the mindset section. So it's whatever takes your fancy, you can use, and it's tailored to you. So it's a good all-round, what's the word I would use? It's a Swiss Army knife type of coaching program where there's a tool for everything. Yeah.
I love that. We're the Swiss Army knife coaching program. I'm going to use that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I want 10% of the world.
Okay. Thank you for sharing all that. I just want to let you have the stage for any parting thoughts before we finish this up.
No, I see that when you are in a moment of taking that change, because I think what attracted me to you was the fact being 54 and broke and single parent, and you say no excuses, no tech skills, even better, gonna make it happen. And so it's almost as though that story is like the pain became your power. And so, I know sometimes on this program, it's not been just kumbaya and everyone that there's been some difficult conversations, but I think that's part of growth. And December, I really want to finish powerfully. I've got another month left on this program, and so I want to sort of kind of finish with a flurry.
Right. And then you'll come into my year, hopefully. Okay. So, well, thank you for sharing all that. That was just really wonderful that you were giving people actual insight on what happens in the program. And amazing, 47K 2 months in, you're a rock star. So proud of you. Okay, Jay, thank you for turning up, and thank you people for listening to Jay's little, feedback on my program. Okay, take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.